Yeah, we back on the F.A.M podcast. Like I said, y'all usually don't see me on here, but we doing a special episode for Tyrique Reason. By the time y'all see this, it's gonna be a year past since the day the unfortunate event happened. But we just asking, friends, family, getting different words from different people to honor my cousin. So it ain't nobody better than to come to his blood, to his own blood. This my little cousin right here, my little big cousin. This is Tyrique Reason. This is his firstborn right here. And like I was telling him before we came, we just want to keep it positive and, you know what I'm saying, and just shed some light on what kind of man your dad was and stuff like that. So, yeah, you just started off, man, and tell us what kind of dad, what kind of father was he? Like, was he fun? Like, what could you tell us about the dad that Bushy, Lil Rick, Eric was?
Man, he was, of course, he was a good dad to all his kids, every single one of them. He showed us all the same amount of love, man, and I can't say nothing but good things about him, but he was good to all of his kids for sure.
Right. And how many of y'all was it? Is it
six of us? Yeah, seven, six. Yeah, six of us, I think.
Yeah, me and him was racing to see who was gonna have the most. He almost caught me. But yeah, that's when you say all of them. Yeah, that he treated them all equal, and he got a lot. How many boys? How many girls? Or what is it?
5 boys and 1 girl.
Okay, so you grew up with all boys, right?
House full of boys. Okay. The only girl was our mom. So.
And if y'all know Eric like I know him, Eric was all men, all so. I could imagine this kind of give us an idea like how was it in the household, you know what I'm saying? I know I can already imagine, but was he like I know he was like a prankster, or he play around a lot of stuff like that. Like how would an average day be like with him at the house?
Average day was basically jokes, good vibes. My brothers was into sports a lot, so on the weekends it was just all day sports, out there on the baseball field, football field. After that, come home and we just be unwinding, joking, and that was basically a regular
right. Oh, I know, and he played a lot of sports too. I know y'all heard a lot about it. What kind of stories y'all heard about his glory days and football and stuff like that?
Oh, that was. For him, he was so happy about what he did when he was a kid, man. Just countless stories. And even when we go to our grandpa house to this day, it's this like a whole like wall full of all his trophies and newspaper articles and stuff. So you couldn't even talk to him without him mentioning that. He was just proud of that.
Yeah, because I remember one of the last times that I really had a good talk with him. Yeah, he was left from one of Kyrie games. Mm-hmm. I don't know if y'all was in the car that day, but he had called me and he was like, "Cousin, tell them how I used to run when I was in." And I'm thinking to myself, damn, what am I supposed to say? So the first thing I thought, because I know he used to love Emmitt Smith, so I said, you was like a little Emmitt, and I could just see his face now. I heard him, but I could see his face with it. He was, see, I told you, Emmitt. You heard what he said, Emmitt. And he was trying to I guess he didn't like the way he was running, because he was little like he was little, and he trying to tell him how to run. But what's crazy is after that, the next time I seen a post that he made, little Kyrie had broke one like for hella long, and it was the same exact situation that he was trying to tell him. Yeah, so yep. So what's up with the brothers and everything? How is everybody doing? I mean, you don't got to tell them all the business, but everybody doing good. Everybody holding up. We still got some in sports school? How you doing? What you doing?
Yeah, we holding up pretty cool. Everybody's just. I'm going to school right now, working. My brother's doing the same thing. We all occupied with school and just trying to keep moving forward. It's been a rough year for everybody in the family, and we just trying to just keep putting on our good faces and moving forward every day. So we've been doing pretty cool.
Good. Hold on, look, boom. This is the F.A.M cup,
What? You know what?
Look.
Wait. That's so cute. Oh my gosh.
Hell yeah, we got F.A.M cups.
Oh
Molly. F.A.M. Molly. And that's why I just recorded this on purpose. She just seeing it for the first time.
Wow. It has a diamond with little like swirlies and roses.
F.A.M. support. This is what, see, when they love what you do out there in the streets and shit, and they see you got love for your community, they, send you shit like this, man.
Well, thanks,
From the
guys.
heart. Got a diamond and a rose on it. Mine got, it got the crown with the P on it. Boom. F.A.M. cups.
Aw.
F.A.M. cups. You see the F.A.M. F.A.M. right there. Boom. But there you go.
Boom. Aw. That's so nice.
All right. This is the Monterosa sister update. Ashley and Michelle. Fuck with them. In the last F.A.M. podcast episode, we spoke with the Monterosa sisters after being released from their arrest following a protest in front of Gavin Newsom out in front of his house. That shit was weak. Actually, we was out there for hours. We was waiting for them to get out. They didn't release them when they were supposed to either. And it was like fucked up. I was in the last episode. Gotta go to that. It's in the channel.
It is actually. There's a lot of coverage on that, actually. You can see it on news outlets and stuff like that. They all kind of covered that story. Because the sisters got arrested while they were in front of Gavin Newsom's house, so that was okay. The sister said that they wanted to speak to the governor about their brother's death, and not only their brother's death, but a lot of the deaths in Vallejo. They wanted to discuss with Gavin Newsom about, do you think that's right?
Yeah.
And they haven't received any response from his office.
That's weak. Yeah. Well, shit. Well, it's been 5 months since the Vallejo police officer killed their brother, Sean Monterosa. That's what kicked off F.A.M. Matter of fact, we all met each other at the matter of fact, no, that was George Floyd, and Sean Monterosa got killed at the protest.
Yeah.
That a bitch.
Yeah.
They didn't even they didn't even give us no time. Shit, we was already protesting. Sons of bitches.
Yeah.
Crazy.
The next month, the Monterosa sisters, they were expected to face charges for the protest that they did at Gavin Newsom's house. So that's kind of weak as hell. But
in a recent article from ABC News, it was reported that when Gavin Newsom was asked about a meeting with the Monterosa sisters, he expressed that he's willing to meet, but he would like to gather more information in regards to the case before blindly participating in the conversation. That sounds dumb as hell. It was a peaceful protest, and it was animal people before they came, I believe. So
I think that saying that he is willing to have a conversation with them is a start.
F.A.M. attended the Oscar Grant rally in Oakland at the City Hall at Oscar Grant Plaza, along with Alicia, the sister of Angel Ramos, Rob Reason, Deanna Tobin, the daughter of Marshall Tobin, the Monterosa sisters, that's Ashley and Michelle, and they gave us a megaphone.
Aw, that's nice.
Hell yeah, when we was there. Shout out to them for giving us a megaphone, so now we could be loud as shit when we out there protesting and shit like that.
And I don't have to always bring mine.
I'm gonna use it for screaming at my kids.
I'm still bring mine though.
I'm about to for sure be screaming at children with the megaphone. All right, we was out there with Rick Perez. That's the father of Petey Perez. Of course, Uncle Bobby. And the family of Anthony Nunez, and amongst a host of other impacted families around the Bay Area. And that was October 22nd. And it was cold as hell in Oakland that day.
We want to do like a nice shout out to Addie Kitchens, Stephen Taylor, who invited us to a protest to help demand justice in San Leandro on October 18th, where they marched down to the police station and they did their protesting, okay? We were unable to attend, but we were there in spirit, definitely. And we wanted to acknowledge Addie Kitchens and the families of Stephen Taylor on behalf of F.A.M.
Rick Perez had an interview on 94.1 KPFA, and he about to be talking about his story, the Petey Perez story, the murder of his son by Richmond police. I Don't know what year this was in. But yeah, the former police chief is now involved in another cover-up investigation of of an in custody death in Arizona. So what? Damn. That sounds
Well.
like he's already a master of misconduct along with the VPD. I'm surprised he hasn't came from this department. Shit, he sounds like he fit right in.
Right.
It's crazy. Make sure you guys go check that out. Go hear OG Petey, Rick Perez on 94.1 KPFA. You know, his interview is going to be real interesting.
Check it out.
You know, rest in peace to Petey Perez. Justice for Petey.
Yes. F.A.M took part in the Halloween trick-or-treat drive-by hosted by Christina Ariola, the Street Stewards, Vessels of Vallejo, and our 2022 council candidate, Garrett Tolles. So, that was cute. I seen videos of it. I was unable to attend because I was doing my other things, scaring the shit out of people.
I was
But
there. I was eating candy.
I seen it, and it was cute, and it was safe, and it was socially distant. And thank you, Christina Ariola, the Street Stewards and Vessels of Vallejo, and Garrett Tolles for participating in that, hosting that for the community so that we could still keep the Halloween spirit alive.
All right. Oh, shit. We got a new segment coming to the F.A.M YouTube channel, highlighting local-owned businesses, local talent, and the latest happenings, you know. So if you're interested in being a part of the segments in any of the segments, hit us up, you know, hit Diamond, hit Rob, hit Prince, hit me. I'm Prince.
We do
That's
a lot
Diamond.
of like covering the negative stuff. So we want to do parts of the good parts of Vallejo. So we want to like showcase local businesses, like Vallejo owned businesses, not chains or whatever, but like people who are really starting their own businesses here, people who've been running their businesses here, like organic businesses, local talent, people who come from Vallejo, Fairfield, American Canyon, like local talent. And we want to keep up with the things that are happening in the community, not just the shitty parts, but the good parts. So we are going to be doing a new segment on the good parts of Vallejo. So all of y'all stop complaining that we don't do nothing good about Vallejo and we always talk about the bad stuff. We don't always talk about the bad stuff. So
Yeah.
shut up.
We want to showcase what Vallejo has to offer, the beautiful things that Vallejo have to offer. Because